So I don't usually make content like this, but in the few days we are going to be getting hit by a hurricane. I live in Central Florida, not too far away from Disney and Busch Gardens and Universal and all that good stuff. So we usually do theme park and cruising videos, things like that. But I just thought I would make a video about this, about the hurricane. Right now, Milton is sitting at a Category 4, and it's still far away from us, still on the other side of the Gulf from us over near Mexico. So it's going to intensify in between here and there, and it's just crazy. So I'm over the next few days, I'm gonna document, what our preparation is, how the theme parks are doing, if there's any closures, things like that. So the next time any of you guys see a hurricane coming at us, you'll know what we go through on a daily basis once we know a hurricane is here, because there's updates like literally every couple hours on the hurricanes. And we had Helene not that long ago, and it devastated a lot of people. And just a couple weeks later, here's Milton as a Category 4 already, and who knows what it's going to be by the time it's going to hit us. But it's a completely different storm. No one really knows exactly where it's going to go, but it could go right over where we are. So it's scary, but I know that our weather people are amazing at this, especially Dennis Phillips. Pretty much if you're in Florida, in this area, you are just constantly refreshing Dennis Phillips's page. So shout out to Dennis Phillips for keeping us informed and safe. And most of the time, not freaked out. He's usually the calm one of all the Weather Channel people. He doesn't try to invoke fear or anything like that. But yeah, let's see how the next few days go, and see if I actually post this video or not. Because again, this is not usually the kind of videos that I post. I usually like to post happy, fun things that we do. This is not happy nor fun. And we're really not going to be doing anything. We're probably going to be out of power for a few days after the hurricane, and probably during the hurricane. It was supposed to be coming on Wednesday morning. Now, because it's just like literally just sitting over there for the last couple days and strengthening, it's not going to hit until the middle of the night. And I hate when hurricanes come in the middle of the night. I'd rather, like the last one, it was during the day. I'd rather see stuff coming and not kind of guess, and I can't ever sleep when a hurricane comes in the middle of the night, so I am exhausted the next day, just because I need to know what's going on. My anxiety, it goes through the roof when it comes to those kind of things, even if it's just a Category 1. But this is coming at us at a Category 4 right now, and hopefully it goes down to a Category 2 or Category 1 by the time it hits us. Who knows? But yeah, so welcome to the journey. Welcome to the Milton hurricane journey. So this is Dennis Phillips' page, and that's what the hurricane looks like right now. And it is 9:46 in the morning on Monday. So that's supposed to come at us on Wednesday night, and it's again, it just turned into a Category 4 not that long ago. And let me see if here's the track. It, as of right now, it says it's a Category 4 down here, and then it's supposed to hit some kind of wind shear. I'm not a meteorologist. I just go by what Dennis Phillips tells me. There's a wind shear that's going to come, and it's going to make it down to a Category 3 right about here at Wednesday at 2 p.m. And then Thursday at 2 a.m. you see where that one is. Hold on, let me go back to it. You see the one. That's where we are. We are at, literally it goes right on top of us. That's where the one is. So that's what I'm freaking out about the most. Is it like literally just goes straight over us? And we're gonna in between a 3 and a 1 is what it's supposed to be. Who knows what it's actually going to be? But yeah, that's us, and that's where Disney is too. So, and then right on the line is where like Busch Gardens and stuff is. So all your theme parks are where the one is, And that's where I am too. So that's again the most scary part of it. And I've lived in Florida since I was like 3 years old, and so I've been through hurricanes before, but these ones are not fun. The last time something like this happened, it blew our fence down. It turned off power for like 3 or 4 days. And living without power for 3 or 4 days is not fun, especially with all the kids that we have. So it is not fun at all. We have a generator, which I actually need to go see if it works now because I haven't used it in a while. So I need to go see if it works now. So let's go see if the generator works. So before Helene came, I did run it once, and I did get some new propane. Hopefully, I don't know how long it's going to be how long we're going to be out of power, if at all. Who knows? We probably will be, but let's see if this thing actually turns on, and that would be a good thing, because if it doesn't, that's going to suck. So my generator is a propane generator. It's not like a gas generator, which I like better because of the fact that I don't have to use other people's gas for like their vehicles and things like that. But this doesn't really last as long, I think, is a regular, like a gas generator. But let's see if this thing even goes, because, again, this is the first time I've used it for a while. We had to use it on one hurricane, but yeah, that was not fun. Let's see. It's on. That's good. It works. Okay. That's a good thing. That's a good sign that it actually turns on. The other thing we did get, and I put together yesterday, was this Blackstone with the air fryer down there. We got this because if we do run out of power for days, I'll be able to cook with that propane. So hopefully that will suffice, because I like the Blackstone. I like the griddle thing. I've had it. I've had another one before, but that's a good thing. And we've put some of the things inside so far. We still have a few things to put inside before. We have all that junk that's here inside our thing that's going to probably be ripped up even more than it already is. But yeah, that's something good to have in case of power outages, is a good grill or something to be able to cook your food on. So this is what our backyard looks like now before the storm. Don't mind that palm tree. That was already like that. But who knows how many of these trees are going to fall down, or limbs. Thank goodness there's no big trees in the backyard that can fall on our house. Like if that falls down, it'll probably only make it to about here. The front yard is a different thing, but we do have a big tree out front, but that thing is sturdy, and we just had it trimmed not that long ago. So I'm not too worried about the front yard tree because of the fact that we had it trimmed not that long ago. So all like the deader branches, things like that, won't be coming down. And if they are, it's not like directly over the house. It's more like in front of the house. If the whole tree comes down, that's a whole different story. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, so hopefully we're as prepared as we're going to be. And I'm going to get even more prepared over the next few days because I don't want to, we still have a few days before this thing actually comes. So we'll see how it goes. And hopefully by doing this, it's going to lessen my nerves, because the nerves and the anxiety that I have, that's never a good thing. So yeah, so I'll keep you up to date on where it's going to go and things like that from Dennis Phillip, because that's where I get my news from. And then on the days that it's here, I usually turn on the news for like live things. So I'm just rambling because, again, I'm nervous because it's going straight over us. And I remember the last time a hurricane went right over us in the middle of the night. It was not fun because you couldn't see anything. You literally cannot see anything. Things flying, stuff falling over. You can't see any of that stuff. And that's, I think, what bothers me the most about night hurricanes. So maybe, it was supposed to come on Wednesday morning the other day. So maybe it's going so slow now that it'll end up being Thursday morning, which is fine because that'll be in the middle of the day. So let's find out. So right now we just got another update. Like I said, every couple hours or so it updates. So it's a Category 4. It's going to be a Category 5 by the end of the day. And then it's going to be a Category 3, maybe 2. It just, depends on how fast it actually goes. But it's, it's not looking good. It is not looking good for here. This was the track earlier, about 20 minutes ago or so. But if you look, let me zoom it in. But if you look right here, so you have Category 4 down near Mexico. And then right there, Category 5, what it says. Tuesday, 6 a.m. And then this, again, this is where we are, right after it hits a Category 3. So they're still looking at it becoming weaker before it hits land. And the track has moved a little bit north, which is good for us, at least, not for the people that are up north of us. But it looks like it might go down I-4, like literally straight down the busiest road, one of the busiest roads in Florida, straight down from Tampa all the way up to Orlando near the theme parks. So it's not looking good for the areas, especially on the coast with the storm surge, especially the storm surge they just already got with Helene. I'm just hoping and praying for the best and preparing for the worst. So that's really all you can do. So another update, actually not too long from the last update that I gave you guys. It is now a Category 5 storm, and it got up to 175 mile an hour winds right now. So it keeps getting worse and worse for us. So again, we pray for the best and prepare for the worst. I'm thankful that we live inland and not out in near Tampa and like on the coast, because the surge was already bad with Helene. And I've seen videos of stuff just lining the streets of some of these neighborhoods from the last hurricane, and they're still on the streets with all this stuff. And so pretty much with all this wind that's coming, it's going to be just pretty much projectiles getting thrown at people's houses and windows and things like that. So not just the wind that's going to be in the rain, it's in the surge, it's going to be the projectiles that are from the last hurricane and the damage that that one caused. I'm glad we don't have that around here. Thank goodness. So we are going to get really strong winds. Who knows how strong they're going to be? The path has moved up just a little bit north of us, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing right now. I don't know if we're going to be on the right-hand side, if it's going to be worse with the wind, or it's going to be better with the wind. I don't know. This is the strongest hurricane that I've been through. And I've lived here for a long time, but this usually they'll go and go a different direction at the last minute. And that could still possibly happen with this one. I'm praying and hoping that this goes in a different direction and to less populated areas, because it's literally just going through the middle of the state with all the population, with Tampa, with Polk County, where I am, and then in Orlando area. So it's pretty much going right up I-4 as of right now. And that's not a good thing because all those areas are so populated. It's just crazy. So I'll keep you updated, and let's see where this goes. Also, one more thing. We're going to make theme park reservations maybe in the next couple days before the storm hits, just to get our minds off of everything. But Wednesday, which is the day / night that the hurricane's supposed to hit, there's no reservations for that day. All the other ones are green. Wednesday is blacked out. I don't know why. I don't know if they're planning on closing. I don't know if they're just full for the day and everybody's having the same idea as me, just getting out of the house because we know we're going to be without power for the next 3 or 4 days. Who knows? But we're going to get out. But we do have reservations for Thursday and Friday, just in case by some miracle we're able to get out and do something and they have power and not too much damage at Disney. And we're going to go out there. So stay tuned for those videos with the aftermath of the hurricane to see what, damage was over there. But yeah. So Wednesday's a no-go, the day before the hurricane, or the day technically as of right now, because it's supposed to come later on in the evening. But I don't know. We'll see. But at least we have something to get our minds out of the house after the hurricane, because again, I know we're not going to have any power, which is going to suck. But at least we'll be out there, and I'll get everything charged up now that we need to bring with us. So yeah. So it's Tuesday, and the hurricane has weakened just a little bit, but it is expected to go back up to a Category 5 sometime probably today. And then when it goes closer to landfall, there's a shear that's supposed to be getting it that's going to weaken it again, hopefully to at least a 3, hopefully maybe lower, who knows. But then that, once it hits land, it's going to pretty much cut the hurricane in half. So pretty much only the northern part of the hurricane will get the hurricane force winds. I don't know if that's good for us or bad for us, because we're like right on that edge of, is it going to go above us or is it going to go below us? Because if it goes below us and goes over us, then we're going to get those hurricane type winds. If it goes above us, then we'll still get really strong winds, just not the 100-mile-an-hour winds. We'll get like 60, 70, 80-mile-an-hour winds, which is ideal for us, not the people above us, but ideal for us. So I guess we'll just continue to monitor it and see. We still plan on going to the parks on Thursday, hopefully. Whether, depending on how it looks out there, because that's pretty much where the hurricane is supposed to be going, is toward the Disney area. So, I mean, I know the last time like Irma hit it and there was flooding and things like that, and they were trying to, get all the debris out and things like that. So we'll see on Thursday how everything looks and go from there. But within the next couple days, we'll go to the parks just to see how everything is and update you guys on that. But as of right now, we still have a hurricane coming tomorrow night. I hate when hurricanes come at night. I wish they would just come during the day. But tomorrow night, and then into early Thursday morning is when the hurricane comes. So let's see how it goes. So we have been having hurricane winds and high winds and tornado warnings pretty much all day long. This is the calmest it has been so far. So I think it's going to be good for a little bit. Now, they did say that the track has moved up a little bit north, which is good for us, not good for Tampa, but good for us, because it will go over us. And right now, how the tornado or the hurricane is going, the southern part of the hurricane is like pretty much non-existent. So everything is above the hurricane, the north of the hurricane. And as of right now, it should go right over us. The eye should go right above us, so that way we're in the less part of it. We haven't lost power yet, thank goodness. We do have, you know, candles and flashlights and all that kind of stuff ready just in case. I do have my generator just in case the power does go out, but thank goodness it has not gone out yet. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it does not go out today. That would be amazing. Pretty sure it will once the hurricane actually hits land and comes on and blah blah blah, but as of right now it's not, so that's a good thing. So this is the damage so far. So just a lot of leaves in our pool, a lot of leaves, and then just caked on leaves from everything out here. And then you got a tree that broke right here. Thank goodness it didn't knock down any fences or anything, just broke the tree, so that's easily taken care of. You just cut that down. That's easy, from the neighbor's yard. And then limbs all over the yard, things like that. Then you have back here, looks like the fence has come down right here. That's never fun. We can now see our back neighbors back there, but this is the fence that came down over here. And then let's walk back here. And then this fence is just buckled. It's not down, but it's buckled right there. And then over here, more limbs and stuff down on the ground from this tree up here, but I guess. So we lucked out with that. Not too much. We can easily fix that fence up there or over there, and then easily cut that tree limb over there, and then just clean up this stuff, which is not that bad at all. I'm really surprised this fence didn't come down all the way. It is broken a little bit right here, but that's, again, easily fixed. Easily fixed. So let's go look at the front yard. Front yard, not too bad. Just some leaves on the ground, a little bit of limbs. Not too bad at all. So, yeah, pretty sure we lucked out with all this stuff. Got the generator going because we don't have power. So yeah, the generator is going because we don't have power. We lost power at about 11 p.m. last night. Have been without power since. Some other people in the area did not lose power, which is good. But we lost power last night. Have the generator, thank goodness, and it is running just the refrigerator and the freezer right now. And then I think I might hook up like a TV or something to it so the kids can watch something and be entertained a little bit while we're not having anything to do. But we still have to check on our daycare because we own a daycare as well. See if there's any kind of damage to that. I know that one still has power. The daycare still has power, so we might actually go up there for just a little bit today, just to have something, while we're not having to do anything. But yeah, we lucked out pretty good, not getting too much damage. The Tropicana field, though, that the whole roof came off that thing, which is really scary. And they had like cots lined up for like the linemen, for like people out of state gonna fix the power and stuff like that, because like almost 2.5 million people in Florida lost power yesterday. 900,000 around there in the Tampa Bay area, so the rest of it is everywhere else. So yeah, we have a lot of cleanup to do. So it's 7 o'clock at night. We still don't have power. We've just been cleaning up. I'll show you the big, huge pile of stuff that we have picked up from all around our yard. and we still have stuff out there. We just got tired of doing it, and now it's getting dark out and we still don't have power. So hopefully we have it soon. Someone said they saw linemen down at the end of our area, hopefully getting our power turned on. Hopefully we'll see. So that is the pile of stuff that we had. It's very big. It's like the biggest in the neighborhood. So yeah, we got the worst out of everybody when it came to things falling in our yard. But I will say it's nice outside, so it hasn't been like really hot like one of the last times we had a power outage after a hurricane. It was really hot. Today it's been rather nice, breezy, cool, very nice. So hasn't been too horrendous today.